When you do what I do for a living, that is being a clergy person, whatever, there are ample opportunities to get together in groups of spiritual growth, development, and enlightenment. So you'll sit together in groups and certain retreats, etc., and there'll be a facilitator and topics and what talking points. And I remember being in one such group, and the facilitator said, "Now, Paul, I'd like you to ask this other person in our talking circle. I'd like you to ask them this question about you." So anyway, as a question about me, I was to address to this person, to then that person by answering me would give me insights, reveal some things about me that I needed to learn. So I remember when I was asked that question, I tried to be quick and clever. Ho ho. I said, "Oh heavens." I said, "I refuse to ask that question on the grounds that I'm sure that the answer I will receive will be incriminating to me, and I don't really want to hear it." So I just chuckled and giggled. Everybody chuckled and giggled, got distracted. Then I threw in a couple of things. It sort of boggles my mind, but I kind of got away with it because somehow they moved on. It just sort of did something, and I started tap dance, and we didn't do it. But I didn't want to ask that question to that person because I knew the answer that I would get about me would not be flattering and would challenge me. And I did not want any part of that at that point in time. So I tap danced and dodged it. Ha! Well, I think that's happening right now with us white folks. We are tap dancing and dodging. Our society, and particularly, I believe, our black sisters and brothers, our sisters and brothers of color, are asking us some very important questions, and we need to be asking ourselves these questions. And whenever I ask such questions to some of my friends I'm in dialogue with, I don't get an answer. I'll ask questions like, "Do you think it is exactly the same to live in this country if you were white and if you were black?" No answer. Diversion. "Do you think the opportunities are exactly the same? That they're equally the same if you're white and if you're black?" No answer. "Do you think people assume the same things when they see you? They think the same things when they see you if you're white and if you're black?" No answer. "Would you be black? Would you think there's no difference? That you would gladly trade over your whiteness for blackness?" No answer. Because I think we damn well know the answers to those questions. But we're not going to answer them. We don't want them answered for fear that it will incriminate us. Because it will. But we must deal with those questions. And we can't do some sort of tap dance over here and look at some program, how some government program has failed, how it's a drug issue, how's the this issue, how's the family issue, how's the whatever, how if we do the right educational programs and incentive programs, everything's going to be good. No. There are some things we must ask ourselves, white people, and deal with white people. This is the truth. And I fear that it will. Well, I don't fear. It just will, but there should be no fear. It will incriminate us. But only when we deal with that can we move beyond that to something that will heal us all. That's my thought for the day. So no longer can we take the fifth. We've got to take the stand. Tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Lord, so help us God. Peace and blessings on the way.